Hi, this is Paul Thompson from Spitfire Audio. I'm going to do a very quick walkthrough today of some of the sounds in Sable Volume 1. This is our new series BML, the British Modular Library. This is the first volume of string sounds, and it's called Essential Articulations for Violin 1s and Celli. We've gone for a very small group size for the players in this library. So the Violin 1s, there are 4 players, Violin 2s, 3 players, Violas 3 players, Celli 3 players, basses 3 players. So the idea is that this is a detailed tool that can be used to create the most incredible, vivid mock-ups, but also that it's something that you can use to add a layer of really audible detail to other libraries as well. So it's a kind of multi-purpose thing. I'm not going to talk too much at the beginning. I'm just going to start playing, but just very quickly you can see that I've got the close mics, the tree mics, the Deca tree, and the outrigger mics loaded up just to give us a kind of general sound. So without further ado, I'll just do a little bit of playing. And first up, I'm going to play the spiccato. So this is what this sounds like. So you get the idea. I'm just playing kind of random nonsense, but yeah, it's great if you just listen to the individual notes. You can really hear the detail in there. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but let me just pull the tree and outriggers down just very quickly, show you. Oh, you can obviously click and set the outputs for these. So if you have a 5.1 rig, it's very easy to do that. But this is the close mic sounds like this. There's obviously a tiny bit of tree and outrigger in there. I don't want to do those completely off because it'll switch the samples off. Unload them. The tree sounds like this. And then the outriggers sound like this. So just kind of like the tree, but a wider sound. And then there's the ambient mics as well. I mean, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on that. I'm going to do another video which compares the mic positions in a little bit more detail, so you can hear things for that. Anyway, we've got a couple of other short articulations. One thing that it's quite interesting to note is we just thought of them as a kind of special effect. And then once we'd actually assembled the patches, we thought, oh, it would be really great to have this with an extra dynamic layer if we felt that we hadn't covered enough dynamics in there. We've already recorded some extra stuff, which is going to be in a free update to Volume 1. So it's already a fantastic library, but just to let you know, we've already started recording freebie update stuff because we just got very excited. Some things came out so differently to how we expected. Anyway, here's the feathered spiccato. So you get the idea with that. A normal staccato. Just a kind of, this is like the spiccato, but a kind of just a slightly longer, more leisurely sound. So you can get the idea of that. Shorts consordino. This is muted shorts. Again, you can hear quite clearly what's in there. Pizzicatos, lovely, lively and happy sounding pizzis. We've got some nice Bartok pizzis. And along with those, some lovely collegnos, back of the bow. and then into the longs. So I don't know why I started with the shorts. Into the longs. I'm going to play this one first. Flautando, again, a very, very simple, very delicate sound, but it's incredibly beautiful. You can see that I'm controlling the dynamics, whoops, not the vibrato, the dynamics here with the mod wheel. So I'm going to play just a little bit of this. And you can hear it's a very kind of fragile, brittle sound, kind of icy, very, very nice though. These are unmeasured trems, just tremolo, normal tremolo. Again, I'm going to control the dynamics here with the mod wheel. So you can hear, one of the things we've done on these, I'll demonstrate it on the trills actually, because you can hear very clearly on the trills. We wanted to be able to simulate a characteristic of trills where you start with a kind of more leisurely start, like this, or whether you really bang in on it straight away, like this. So the way that we've done that is by routing velocity, keyboard velocity, to the sample start time. So it basically gives you the full start like this if you play gently. And then if you play harder, you get a much quicker start there, like that. So that's the major trills. Minor trills here. Okay, so now let's go. I'm going to do a proper walkthrough on the legato so you can see all the different ways that works. So I'll save that for another. I'll give a quick blast at the end, but I'll save that for now for another walkthrough. The longs, now I'm going to control a couple of different things here. I'm going to control dynamics with the mod wheel. I've got a vibrato control as well here, which is routed default to CC21 across the entire library. So without further ado, let's have a listen. So you can hear that you've got a very clear, very smooth transition that goes a nice progressive vibrato. It's absolutely controllable via that slider. You just bring it in and out as you want. And we feel that giving you this kind of control means that when you play, the player, the writer, the composer, the mock-up artist should be in control of all of these functions. We think that we should provide a set of patches that are as responsive as possible so that you're always in control of the dynamics, you're always in control of the vibrato, because otherwise at the end of the day it's always going to be a slight compromise. In our opinion, this is the way that we prefer to use these things, and primarily I guess we're making toys for ourselves. So that's the kind of, that's where the approach is. It's the way that we think it works best. There's obviously going to be differences of opinion from time to time, but that's our philosophy anyway. So here are the consordino. Again, control of dynamics and vibrato. So anyway, just a very kind of rough blast through there. And last but not least, harmonics, control from the mod wheel. So there we go, a fantastic glassy sound there. And as promised, I'll just get a very quick blast of the legato. Again, control vibrato, dynamics, and the speed controller is again the same as on our other libraries, but it sounds kind of like this. So you get the idea. I'm not going to go into too much detail with that, but because that's for the next one. Thanks for listening, and in the next video I'm going to look at the Celli all-in-one patch, and then after that we'll look at microphone positions. We'll do a video on the legato patches and how they operate. So more coming up shortly.